In this video, I'm going to talk to you about ventral hernias, and our center specializes in dealing with complex ventral hernias. So I'm going to tell you about what are ventral hernias and how things can go wrong with that, and what kind of treatment is needed and what kind of surgeries are needed for this. So please stay till the end and watch this video. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section and get in touch with us, and we can help inform you better and help you, guide you in this process of obtaining the right information as well as the treatment. So ventral hernias are defect or weakness in the abdominal wall. Usually these develop only after you have had a surgical intervention prior. So take for example, somebody had surgery for bowel perforation or for gallbladder, big surgery, big operations, which create risk for developing weakness in the abdominal. So you had surgery and your fascia, which is the inner strength layer beneath the skin, that's called fascia, and that layer has not healed very well. It has kind of separated away from each other, it's become weak. And because of this weakness, when the abdominal pressure, when you take deeper breaths, when you work, when you cough, when you strain at the stool, this becomes even weaker and your stomach starts kind of pooching out. You can see the bulge in that area. So a lot of patients will come to us. Usually they will have a history that 2 to 3 years or 5 years ago they had surgery, and now they come to us because they're having constipation and they can notice this bulge in that portion of the abdomen. And sometimes it's quite misleading. The incision might be here, but the bulge is here. So patients usually think that where the skin incision is where the operation happened, but that's not true. A lot of times surgeon will make a skin incision somewhere else and make the fascial incision somewhere else. So that's why it's important for a surgeon to evaluate these patients. So when these patients come with a bulge, we quickly do a physical examination, take a good history, and we are able to come to a diagnosis that this is a incisional hernia, a weakness in the wall, which has caused this bulging or pooching out. And we try to figure out whether this is a reducible, which means that the content can go back and forth between the hernia sac. That's what it is called. The bulge is called the hernia sac. So does the content go back or stays there? If it stays there, it's called incarcerated. If it can't go back, it's called incarcerated. Exactly like the word means. It means imprisoned. It can't go back now. And that can become a surgical emergency. So it's important, if your hernia you have and it doesn't reduce anymore, it used to reduce before and doesn't reduce anymore, you need to see a surgeon, healthcare provider. It's very, very important. Okay. Sometimes what can happen is this incarcerated hernia, when the contents are not reducing, it can become strangulated hernia, which is much worse. So whatever the bowel or content, its blood supply has been cut off. And when the blood supply gets cut off, the bowel can die. And when the bowel dies, you can become very, very sick from this. So it's very important to keep in mind that you get a bulge, you got to get it checked out by a doctor, especially by a surgeon, to make sure that this is not hernia. So once you get diagnosed with a hernia, you get proper workup, and you need a surgical intervention, because without surgery, this weakness cannot be closed. So if you come to our hospital, we'll make sure that you are fit for surgery. You do not have medical problems which can interfere with your recovery, surgical recovery, and then we will both sit together and we'll plan the best surgical intervention for you. Sometimes that can be laparoscopic, which means done by small incisions, and sometimes that needs to be done by a bigger incision. The gold standard, the best operation for hernias are usually stopper hernia repair. I'm not going to go into technical details of that, but our center specializes in stopper hernia repairs, and can be done both ways. It can be done using laparoscopic techniques and as well as open techniques. And there are other surgical options too for hernia, and that decision is made after discussing with the patient, their risk factors, and what is the best course of action for that particular patient. So it's very individualized. So that's why you need to meet us, and we will sit together, we'll discuss this. So hernia is a bulge or a weakness in the abdomen that requires a surgical evaluation, which means need to be seen by a surgeon, as well as a surgical treatment once the medical comorbidities and other things are discussed and optimized. So if you have any problem, or if you know any loved one who has problem with hernia, do contact us on our website as well as on our phone number, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you, and we'll see you there.